Alright, welcome back everyone. I'm going to show you guys a day in the life at the barn. Wow, my hat is struggling today. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys day in the life at the barn. Show you guys kind of what I do to keep my barrel horses in shape, as well as kind of an update on Legend, exciting one, and show you guys how he's doing. So let's go. If you guys aren't already, be sure to subscribe down below if you guys are wanting barrel racing training tips, and let's go. First thing I do when I get to the barn is hop out of the truck. Obviously, just kidding. Gotta say hi to all the barn cats apparently that like to come see me. Whatever. Anyways, come over here and I usually take his blanket off because usually when I roll up to the barn it's a little bit too hot for a blanket, but I can't be up here all the time. I did not just kick a cat out of my way, I promise. They're annoying. Anyways. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, so first thing I do when I roll up to the barn is I just take his blanket off and then I head into the tack room, feed the cats, and get his halter. I always have to come into the tack room first, otherwise they just bother me and walk at my feet all the time. So we'll head in here and get them some food. Wow, thank you. Good job, bro. So first thing when I get to the barn is I usually ride as I'm putting my gloves on. It's freezing. Anyways, usually ride and then I'll clean stalls and I'll do chores. But I like to ride when it's warm decently here. So a little trick for you guys is when I come out to catch my horses, I like to rub on them and just be with them for a minute. I don't like to put the halter on and go. I just like to sit here and pet them for a minute. I don't like to be that person who, you know, they walk in the stall and they think that they just have to go to work. So I like to come in here and rub on them and still have a really good relationship with them. So I just sit here and rub on him for a minute and then I'll throw the halter on and we'll go ride. And then he'll get turnout time after we ride and I'll do chores and just let him kind of have a break. Good boy. He's such a good boy. Ah. Alright, so little update on how Legend's been doing. So he's taking the barrels freaking so good. So I'm gonna come out here and kick the barrels out for today for our workout. But basically I have been working him on the pattern for quite a little bit and he's taken to it really good. So I'll show you guys in the next little video clip here. This is the very first time that I've ever loped him through the pattern. And so he looked really good. Like he's taking the barrels really nicely. So I'm just gonna kind of give him a little bit different of a workout today just because he's been doing so good. So there we go with that. Okay, so I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about this, but I've had Legend since September, and I spent probably 2 months putting a solid foundation on him. He was not as broke as I would have wanted him when I first bought him. So I, spent that time putting all of the foundation back on him, just kind of gotten him a little bit calmer, more collected, and then it was like for the last month or so, I've really been going pretty hard on barrels. Obviously, the arena, it snowed and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, I can't really do everything on barrels every single day, but as much as I can, I work him about 5 days a week on barrels, and then the 6th day, I do something different. So, yeah, he's been taking to it really, really good, and I'm really hoping that he'd be one that'll take me pretty far. So, yeah, he's really doing good, and that's kind of an update on him since I've been keeping that a secret. So, there you guys go. Here's what my workout plan kind of looks like. So first thing that I do is I walk my horses out for 10 minutes. Does not matter what horse I'm on, I walk for 10 minutes. And then I will start and I'll trot around for about 5 to 10 minutes depending on the horse. And then I will lope around for about the same. I'll lope around from anywhere to 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll kind of get into my workout, whether I'm working on collection or leads or something on the pattern. Just kind of depends on what I'm doing. But ideally, I like to make sure that my horses will get a long enough time, like 10 minutes, even up to 20 minutes to trot around. And then I get up to about 10 minutes in order to have enough time to lope. So that's kind of what I do with that. Just depends on where my horses are at with Legend. I am going to simply just work on leads today and just give them a good workout. So that's kind of my plan today. Alrighty, we just finished. He did freaking amazing. Basically, I just worked on leads today. I had struggles kind of picking up his right lead for quite a while, and so I kind of just went back to the basics and worked on him picking it up today. And he did amazing, so I just kind of ended on a good note once he did what I needed to, and kind of called it that. It's kind of a tip for young horses. I don't ever work them like heck long. I just like to really get in there, have a goal, do it, end on a good note, and they remember and kind of build off of that the next time you get on. So that's what we did today, and he did freaking good. Okay, so you know, my horses are spoiled that end. They get treats when we're done riding. So, you know, spoil them, they run good, that end. Cold. Alright, next up, always gotta let him roll. Always loves it. Alright, so after I sweep, I usually leave him here and let him just sit and learn to stand. He does really good. And then I go clean stalls. Alright, so pretty much that is about what everything entails. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching that. If you did, be sure to subscribe if you want to grow some training tips, and I will see you guys next time.